What's up guys, Lvladen here, and today I'm coming at you with a video on how to deal burst damage as a Ret Paladin in 9.0.5. And yes, we are unfortunately back on the laptop. The PC died, RIP. We'll talk about that in a future video, but for now, the ideal Ret Paladin burst setup involves these talents right here: Zeal, Blade of Wrath, Seraphim, Final Reckoning. These are going to give you the biggest possible burst. Along with Lawbringer, you can take Lawbringer for a teeny bit extra damage on your judgments. And occasionally in Arena, you will be swapping out to Sanctified Wrath. But if you're going for the biggest 1 minute cooldown burst window, Final Reckoning does provide that. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it right now. So, as a Ret Paladin, you have pretty much two different ways to deal your damage. You have a really fast way, and then you have a, okay, I'm already in a fight. They're going to expect my cooldowns anyway. Let me build up to max potential. So I'm going to show you guys the first burst technique, which is just what you do on the immediate opening of an arena. Especially if you're playing Warrior Ret Paladin in threes. You're just going to go in there, and depending on how far away from the target you are, if you are, further than the Blade of Justice 12 yards, you're going to Judgment. If you're closer, you're going to press Blade of Wrath and then Judgment. Or Blade of Justice, rather, sorry. The talent is called Blade of Wrath right here. And what that's going to let you do is it's going to give you enough holy power for your Seraphim. And then immediately following Seraphim, you're going to Wings, Divine Toll, Final Reckoning, Templar's Verdict. And if you don't get enough holy power from your Divine Toll, like say it's only you're only fighting two classes in twos, and they have no pets, so you're not gonna be at 3, and you get unlucky, you get no ring and clarities, you're just gonna skip over that. So you say you're sitting at 2 holy power, and you're gonna hit your Wake of Ashes into a Templars, into another Judgment, into a Templars. That will smooth out your rotation a little bit. But if you do get lucky on a ring clarity, or you're in threes and you hit all 3 people, then go ahead and just press Templars after the Final Reckoning into a Wake of Ashes, into another Templars, and then your normal rotation, Blade of Justice, Judgment, Templars. Alright, let me show you what that looks like right here. So we're going to walk in. We're in that 12-yard range, so we're going to Blade of Justice, Judgment, Seraphim, Wings, Divine Toll. We hit enough for a Templar's Verdict, Final Reckoning, into a Final Verdict, Wake, Final Verdict, Blade of Justice, Judgment, into a Final Verdict. Now that is essentially the 3 hardest Final Verdicts that you can get. Let me see, how hard were they hitting here? Yeah, they were normal hitting for about 20k. Feels good, man. You can standard fit roughly 3 in your rotation. I did the rotation like a little bit slower, but yeah, about 3 Final Verdicts into Final Reckoning. Sorry guys, I'm stuttering over my words. There's a lot of finals, a lot of reckonings, a lot of verdicts, for a paladin. So let's go over the burst rotation if we're actually, gonna set up on someone and it's not the opening of an arena game. All right, well, let's go over this rotation right here. Basically, the only difference between the rotation that I'm about to show you and the prior rotation is we are maxing out our holy power before our go. And what this does is it lets us sneak an extra Templar's Verdict in there real quick during our burst window. Let's go ahead and get max holy power, a Judgment, a Blade of Justice, and now we're at 5 holy power right here. We're gonna go ahead and Seraphim, Wings, into a Hammer, Divine Toll in case it procs, into a Final Reckoning, Templars, Judgment, Templars, Wake of Ashes, Templars, and that's 3 Final Verdicts or Templars Verdicts, depending on your legendary, into that burst window right there. So how hard were we hitting? 34Ks, 20k non-crits. Yeah, we're doing pretty big dam into the Final Reckoning window. And keep in mind that is nerfed against players in PvP combat. But yeah, just maxing out your holy power gives you a slight advantage of that extra Templars in the opener, especially if you don't get lucky with your ring and clarity. But that's something that you're going to have to determine. Is your ring and clarity going to give you 2 holy power? Is it going to give you 3 holy power guaranteed? Like, is it going to hit 3 people? Or are you going to pray for the RNG ring and clarity, which, you know, as our conduits get higher and higher, we're not going to have to pray too hard anymore. But yeah, something along the lines of that is going to be your setup-based burst damage if it's not the opener. Because in the opener, it is really important to go as soon as possible, which I'm going to show you right here in this arena. We're fighting an Ellie Shaman. Unfortunately, he does not really have any health, but we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to do the short go. He's going to Stormkeeper, so we're going to walk behind this pillar. I'm going to stun him, sidestep the Cap Totem. I'm going to shield this because he's probably going to lasso us. I'm going to get my we're trapped into a stun. We're going to break this. I'm going to go ahead and Seraphim Wings, Divine Toll, Final Reckoning, and he dies. We're going to swap over here. I'm going to heal the Hunter back up. Uh-oh. Your add-ons are experiencing a large number of errors and may be slowing down the game. I wonder what add-ons that is. Take this guy out right here. Alright, so that was just a short example of the quick burst rotation. I'll show you guys one more. Alright, one more important thing I did want to mention, because I get this question a lot in the comments, is why not Final Reckoning before Divine Toll? And that is because Final Reckoning only increases the damage of your Templars, your Execution, and your Divine Storm. It is only a spender increasing ability. Now we asked this mage if I could 1v2, but I don't know if he's going to respect it. So we're going to do the quick burst right here. We get a 3-hole power, Seraphim, Wings, Divine Toll, Final Reckoning right on top of them into a Templar's Verdict. I'm going to go ahead and shield. We're going to get parry right here. We're going to Wake of Ashes behind the warrior, and then Templar's the monk right there. And those guys were pretty undergeared, but as you can see, they didn't have time to run away. Ring of Peace, Fort Brew, things like that would save them. And that is because we did our burst go instantly. The faster you get at doing your burst go in PvP, the higher your rating is going to get. It's just about popping your cooldowns or the enemy pops their cooldowns. As a Ret Paladin, a lot of classes they function a little bit different. Yes, if someone presses a wall prior to your go, you should wait. You definitely should wait. But if they did not, you want to send your go and ride that momentum out. That's something that's really important in Ret Warrior, and it's a little different in different comps, such as Cupid. In Cupid, Ret Paladins do run away sometimes. But more or less, guys, in 2v2, in most 3v3 scenarios, that is what you're going to do. You're going to send your burst go instantly. Yeah, wow, you hit pretty hard. Final Verdict is the move, baby. I'm so happy that Final Verdict's back. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that sub button, hit that like button, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Lvladen PvP, upper left-hand corner right there. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave them below. I'll be updating most of my guide content, including conduits, soul binds, covenants, talents in the near future. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.